Hello everyone, I'm Chester44, also known as Falai, and welcome to this Let's Play of Pillars of Eternity 2, Deadfire. Last episode we made our way into the Vitmouth here. We saw the dragon, but couldn't really do much to him. To her. She basically said, I don't care what you do, just leave me alone, and left. We then spoke with Rinhader, an elf who has been fighting him, and who basically told us, yeah, go find some other spirits who are stuck around here and see if you can find out more about how to deal with the dragon. So, we're going to do that. We're going to start with the Drowned Kingdom. A warm, briny breeze flows through the undulating curtain of light. The portal shimmers like sunlight upon the sea. Gaze into its depths. Beyond the gate, you see ancient architecture, apparently Huana in design, set among glistening reefs and cascading water. Though clearly not Nekataka, the imagery is that of wealth, influence, and power. Step in. Let's see what we deal with here. Oh dear, this is going to be a puzzle. Oh, this is going to be a thing.
They've returned for us! Run!
Search the Drowned
Usually
Kingdom.
only children and animals flee me like that.
Okay, well, looks like we're going to be taking teleportations here. Listen, we're not here to hurt you.
You! Stay away! Have your kind not done enough damage?
The man shrinks from you, terror and anger evident in his wide eyes and the snarl in his lips. Why'd you run from me?
Akara, I mistook you for one of those wretched outlanders.
Outlanders?
A strange people from across the sea. They came with promises too big for any kith to keep. But the king let them build their machines in the city anyway, the fool. Now all lies in ruin, and it's their fault.
How so?
Their machines. They were monstrous. Taller than our tallest buildings. When they turned them on, thousands died in an instant. The gods wept. They were so
Being
angry.
Withens.
And in their rage, they destroyed the city.
Interesting. Where am I?
The city of Ukaizo. The seat of Huana power in Aora. Well, what's left of it?
I thought Ukaizo was a myth.
It is as real as you or I. Was as real. Oh gods, what have we done?
And who are you?
We are the King's Council. Akara, we were, but are no longer. That fool threw us from the palace and banished us from the realm, as if the Outlander's betrayal was our mistake.
Why did he banish you?
We dared to say he had made a terrible mistake. Gods. The Soul Collector! It's returned! Run!
Hurry, go! But the man can't run. His voice cuts off abruptly and his edges tear, fracture, and fall away. He is replaced with a creature of pure essence. He turns glowing eyes on you and lunges. Drowned berserkers.
Good. I'm fixing to be sick.
Oh, it's unfortunate that that had to happen to them.
There's a weapon! Lava, the old sick.
Down goes you.
Oh no!
You need to drop down a heal quickly.
After it, the darkness. These tremors. Darkness flows and the light wanes.
You need to cast some healing spells.
Like that? Moe. Exit. Oh.
Worse than rough!
Yeah, you need to heal yourself, like, immediately.
you a blast?
Lava will be on seek.
Oh, good.
Someone
And
wants to
she
help
went
watch
down.
it.
Son of a bitch.
Lava will be on seek.
Does nothing. Let's do that.
Just have to deal, I guess.
Sure. Yeah. What now?
Wish that hadn't happened. Okay. We'll do exploring before we interact with any of those things. You need to regain health. Lower healing received and lower max health. Oh, wonderful. Oh, another soul collector.
First. You like that?
Oh, there's 2 soul collectors.
Oh no. Just like but it's no good to me. I can scarcely believe it.
Worth that rock.
Let's go.
Okay, good news is cold is actually effective here.
Worth that rock.
Oh, good.
Alright, those are down. One more. And we got them all. Okay, not too bad.
Of course.
We got another one of these that we can interact with. And we have another door. Alright, let's see where this door goes, because we know these 2 are connected. Where does this one connect to? Connects down here. Ooh, what's this say? The statue is crusted in barnacles and coral. Okay, not much I can do there. So these 2 are connected. Okay. Let's see what hitting this one will do.
Sure.
Reflects, returns that one back and opens that passage. Okay.
Well, isn't that clever?
How about this one down here? Does this one bring up here? Yep, the upper one is filled up again. And the lower one is empty and has something in it. Okay, good. Wandering Soul. A lone shard of soul essence bobs just above the surface of the water. As you reach out to it, a chorus of whispers rise in your mind. Though you can't make out what they say, a pall of fear and suspicion settles over you like a dark storm cloud. The Outlanders come in strange boats bearing gifts and honeyed words. You watch from your gilded walls, wind whipping your hair from its warrior's queue as they climb the many hundred steps to the doors of your palace. Nerves turn your stomach. Your 7th child, your only son, is 10 days old. You want to give him the world, and you fear these Outlanders have come to take it from you, as you have done from others. You return to yourself with a jolt, and the vision fades. The jagged shard of essence wedges itself against your soul. Can't get down there yet, but clearly I'm going to need to figure out a way to. I can get over to here. There's another soul. A wisp of soul essence blocks your path. It extends tentative tendrils toward you, sensing a bit of itself within your own soul. It yearns to be joined with that sliver again, and you cannot help but let it. You unfurl a map of your empire down the length of your grand feasting table. The Outlander gasps as you show him its boundaries, which stretch to the edges of the world. He exclaims as you enumerate the many kiths subject to your sovereignty. Your son babbles on your knee, and the Outlander smiles. He insists that the gods must favor you to have given you so large a domain and so bright an heir. You agree. The gods have blessed you, indeed. The wisp of essence clings to the others within your soul. With this... Oh! Something hidden over here. Okay. This one, I imagine, goes down to here. I'm not sure what this does, but I'm going to leave it for now. We'll come back to it. I was right. It does go down to here. Currents Rush, this is called. Alright, let's keep looking around. A Scourge. Well, that's ominous.
Look at this. Just like
Oh, and we have a whole bunch of minions showing up here. Uh-oh. I should have dropped a save.
Got one foot in the beyond.
Okay, you guys need to come back here and take care of these quickly.
we're dropping like flies.
And we lost one of the healers. You can't cast anything. Why?
That's the stuff.
Abilities disabled. That is bad.
Like that? Let's
I wish I could.
Two of us are down. Wonderful.
just like it. Me and you are about to mix. More. See, on us.
Lava beyond seek.
Okay, we are all back, though I don't know for how long. Especially because our healer is almost dead. Okay, the good news is the Water Shaper's almost down. You two need to get out of there. That is definitely bad. Try and finish off the Storm Speaker. This Scourge is tough. He does have a lot of resistances. Minnaletta's Missile Salvo will get all of the damage onto it. Come on, don't fall. Finish him off before... Okay. Oh, that was close. And painful.
I shall.
Definitely didn't go well. Okay. The Sunken Crown.
Leave it to me.
Interesting. We have a teleporter here which goes up to there. Okay, let's take a look. This probably is gonna just be a dead end.
Sure.
Oh, we can activate that. That did not actually help out, I think. Yeah, I don't see how that helps out. Unless it helps out in some other way later. Oh no, it opens up this path. I see. It opens this up. which we already opened. Great. Okay, we'll deal with that later. Okay. I can activate this and see what it does. It's the only other one I can activate.
Why not?
Ah, okay, that opens up that. Okay, we should probably go take care of that. Pool of lost memories. Okay. I admit I didn't expect a fight to be as bad as it was over there. Okay. A wandering clump of soul essence waits for you in the path. When it senses the pieces of itself already within you, it rushes you to join them. Your people wave and shout your name as you tour the Outlander around your city. You have come to value his counsel more even than your own advisors, for he would not see you fettered by ceremony and politesse as they would. He has requested a site in the center of the city on which he might build a contraption. His people are soul shapers, he explains, and they have found a way to commune with the gods. They need only a place worthy of the gods' power from which to do it. You are only too happy to oblige. The clump of soul stuff mingles with the bits of itself you already hold. A sharp pain pierces your chest. Fear, not yours, but the soul's. It cannot stand to be alone, but neither does it want to be whole.
Leave it to me.
So activate this again. And that opens that up again. Okay. So there's not much else we can do here. We don't know how to get into here, which is Current's Rush. That's probably notable. And that seems to leave out of the area, so I guess the only place we can go is into the location below. So, let's make our way into the Sunken Crown. Let me drop a save first. Oh wait! Wandering Soul. A knot of soul essence lingers before you. It shies from your touch at first, but relents when it senses the rest of itself within you. Its loneliness proves more powerful than its fear. Acrid smoke chokes the air. Fires rage across the city. You trip on a lump of shattered statue and crash to the ground. A sharp pain races up your arm. You are broken too. You stay there on the ground, too tired to stand, too tired to go on as your city burns down around you. They told you they could speak with the gods. You thought it an honor. But when the bearded man you'd grown to trust activated his machine, half your populace turned to ash. Their souls were torn from their bodies like curtains from a window. They didn't even scream. But the Outlanders didn't lie. They could commune with the gods. The gods descended on the city with flame and flood. They smashed your palace to ruins and drowned your ports. A scant few people escaped the destruction by boat. Those who remained died in terror. Except you. They let you live. In their divine cruelty, the gods let you live. The distinct bits of soul essence coalesce within the shelter of your soul. Whole at last, the spirit reluctantly pulls itself from you. If I return the spirit to its seat of power, perhaps I can convince it to help me destroy Nuriskirlas. Oh, I could have brought others, but I didn't. Well, let's go through here. The Sunken Crown. Let me drop a save here. Alright. Let's see.
Why not?
Magnificent structures worn by time and catastrophe fade into the void beyond. Warden of Decay. That is not the place I want you to put that. Put it here.
Let's go.
Okay, Warden of Decay down.
Indeed.
We are taking a lot of pain here. We're gonna need to rest soon.
You like that? After him.
Okay, the Warden of Decay is down. Don't cast that.
That was about as useful as a bump on a pickle.
There we go. And how about one of these?
Hardly seems fair.
All of the damage. There we go. Okay, hurt a bit, but we got it. These statues depict the stern visages of past Wana rulers.
Sure.
Okay. The soul fragment dissipates in a flash of scattered essence, reforming in the shape of a large Amawa man bedecked in exquisite robes and golden jewelry.
My great hall stands open for all who would pay fealty to their beloved king. Why are you here?
Will bow, be respectful. Greetings.
Welcome.
The king regards you with one eyebrow raised and a smug smile just forming on his lips. Your Excellency, I have a few questions. I had hoped you would hear them.
You have proved yourself more polite than most. I will humor you. For a time. You have my permission to continue.
Who are you?
King Wingaro Owaturi I. You've heard of me, of course. Haven't you?
Are you any relation to Queen Onikaza II?
None in the royal family bear the name Onikaza, and a woman has not held the throne for 50 years. If there lives a queen by such a name, hers must be a small nation indeed. Or I say I haven't heard of it.
Well, perhaps I've heard of you in old stories. He settles back on his throne, bright eyes blinking rapidly. After a long moment, he laughs.
A fine joke.
Your kingdom predates Ukaizo.
My kingdom is Ukaizo, the jewel of the Deadfire. No, of Aora, a city so magnificent it draws the jealous eyes of all the world's great civilizations. It will make a fine inheritance for my many daughters.
Only daughters. No sons.
No sons. Not any longer. I had a boy once. A Danke Owaturi III. Named for his grandfather, and his grandfather's grandfather. He was a fine boy. A happy boy. The best son a father could ask for. But I will speak no more of him. Let his memory rest, I say.
What happened to your kingdom?
Look around you. Is my hall not the picture of power? Do you not drown in luxury?
Raise an eyebrow.
Nowhere in the world can match the brilliance of my city. No, my empire. It is the greatest nation in Aora, I say.
Do you understand what happened here? King Wingaro crosses his arms and frowns, the picture of a petulant child. To put it delicately, Your Highness, your civilization lies in ruins and your soul is trapped in Rimergon's realm.
That is not possible, I say. My empire is the strongest in Aora. No, the greatest empire history has ever known. My reach extends to the edges of the world. Kith, on distant shores, pay fealty to me, King Wingaro Owaturi I.
You know that's not true.
My judgment is beyond reproach by you, by the gods, by anyone! I will not take the blame for what happened! Do you hear me? I will not!
Oh boy. Though your kingdom fell to trickery, the Huana still thrive in the Deadfire. Your legacy survives you.
You speak truly? My people still make their home in Deadfire.
Surprise makes his eyes go wide. When the expression fades, it's replaced by a look of slow dawning comprehension and finally wonder. His features blur, then run like water off his face. What's left behind is the visage of an aged Amawa nearing the end of his life. His shoulders sag like they've borne the weight of centuries, and his once lively eyes grow dim and distant. A shaky breath wheezes from his chest.
When the bearded Outlander and his cabal arrived in Ukaizo, they offered glory, strength, growth, and asked so little in return. My council warned me against allying with them. I called them cowards. All that mattered to me was the extent of our reach. Endless expansion. Security for the Wana. A legacy none could match. I say, it was my weakness they exploited. I believed I could stand against the tide of time. The tide that wears down even the hardest stone to sand. And my arrogance doomed us all.
He heaves out a great shuddering breath and can't quite meet your eye. You could redeem yourself. Help me defeat the dragon Nerys Skirlas.
A victory against the dragon would bring glory to my empire. Perhaps together we might repair my legacy too.
Within the folds of his robes, the king's hands shake.
It is settled.
Then he nods quickly, satisfied. The king settles back on his throne to wait for your call. His expression turns pensive, thoughtful.
I will find you in the Shattered Passage. Until then, leave me to my thoughts.
Very well, King. Thank you for providing your assistance.
Leave it to me.
The seat of this extravagant throne has been buffed to a bright sheen by a long succession of royal posteriors. Can't go in there. Ooh. Oh, wait. Can't go in here either. That goes to the Shattered Passage. If I go out here, will I be able to lower this water? It's possible. I think this goes to the other entrance that we happen to see. It does. So if I activate this... Oh! That statue has something. Currents Rush. This is... what is this? It's a scepter. Ebb and flow. Gain 1% hit to crit every 1 second. Effect resets on scoring a hit. Or 20% chance to launch an interrupting crush damage AoE on scoring a crit. In addition, an interrupting and immobilizing crush damage AoE, or extra crit damage. So what it's saying is every second there's a higher chance to crit, and it just gets larger and larger and larger as time goes on until it hits a crit, at which point it does the damage and launches a crush AoE, which will interrupt and immobilize if upgraded. That's a very interesting one. Did that open this up, by the way? It did not. I have no idea how to get into here. I wish I knew. Unfortunate. Maybe there's a way later on. That said, well, first I'm gonna give another rest. We've got the food. We can put all this in. There we go. And I am going to go ahead and end this episode here. Next episode, we'll go explore the next region we can go through and hopefully get it done. Till then, I am Chestic44, also known as Falai. That is Laniara, Jolty, Idwin, Vatnir, and Alof. This has been a Let's Play of Pillars of Eternity 2, Deadfire, and I shall see you all next time.